It's going to be a flawless. However, we will be keeping an eye on the attacking team as usual through the Search and Destroy rounds. Jumping on board, first of all, with Tommy, but I'm going to switch over as this is a very rapid push.
How quick?
Swanee has gone down, though, but this should go down. This will even it up a little bit. Bomb down, and I'm going to say that's advantage to Epsilon in this scenario.
They're so fast. Like, my cat got there within 15 seconds and the bomb was down.
Yeah, that was a full rush. Here we go. Madcat's going to check. He's going to see one, pick him up, bringing it back to a 3-3. Another player challenged Madcat. Madcat is going to have to out-juke him. He's going to be shot. Managed to get away. Heavily tagged up. Can Madcat dip out? And he has. It's a 2 versus 2. Madcat and Josh going against Zola and Pleasure. Can they try and pull this one off? Madcat's going to see another one. He's going to go down. It's now Josh in a 1 versus 2. He managed to get one, and down he goes. And that will be a defuse. First point to Ascentia.
That didn't last very long.
No, it did not.
Oh, well, we hyped that up for absolutely no reason.
Unbelievable. And still the smiles from Epsilon. We were talking about their flawless record, and they've just lost it straight away.
I'd be absolutely fuming. They don't even seem bothered. Yeah, well. There's something we could have hyped up all day, just completely gone now.
Yeah, calm under composure. But going on board with Ascentia now, and we've got to go on board with Zyla. He's 3-0. Let's see how they're going to play this.
You know, I was quite surprised at that, actually, because they had a good setup. They had it locked down, but they just... I think Josh actually jumped underneath somebody as Zyla goes in there, picks up first. At the end of that round, he jumped underneath somebody, and I think it was just a case of COD timing, which is really detrimented them that round. But there you go. Ascentia in the lead, 1-0 up, but Epsilon coming right back here. Pleasure, last man alive, that goes down very, very quickly. 1-1.
little bit of an awkward moment there between Madcat and Swanee. But there you go, back on form here. Josh now 4-1. Josh seems to be on fire today.
He's playing very, very well, and if Josh is playing well, this team will go on to definitely get... I can't see anything where it's CCM Epsilon final at the moment.
Yeah.
And if Josh is playing that well within that team, they have potential to just literally storm through this bracket today. Yeah,
that's going to be an issue. If Josh is firing on all cylinders, it's just an absolute nightmare scenario for any team coming up against them. Speaking of which, let's jump on board with it. First of all, Tommy is going to snipe off, but sniped back in return. And Josh are going to go again with the fast plant. 3 versus 3 here. Bomb down.
They like getting that bomb down quickly.
They do.
Take notes, everyone.
There you go, Swanee is going to come up against 2 here. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, down he goes, and Josh is going to be left in the clutch scenario. He is now 1 versus 3.
He'll do it.
2 of his teammates picked up clutches yesterday. That was Tommy and Madcat. Can Josh get his own?
Has to be careful here. He's going to have players coming at him from all over the
didn't
place.
Get that kill. He needed it. He's going to see another one, though. Down he goes, and Ascentia will take their second round.
Yeah, I think it was a hard situation. That I think if he'd went round at the right time when the guy was actually defusing, then he would have had a good chance. Face checked it, nobody there, and then they all just piled on top of him.
You can see on your screen, Tommy currently directing his teammates as he usually does. I mean, he was talking a lot of tactics behind. He's definitely one of the more COD brain-minded with his strategies.
Yeah.
Always coming up with them.
It's nice to see, especially within S&D, that people do actually have specific strategies. Sometimes I remember back in the day, it used to be a case of just, all right, where are we going, B? Yeah,
yeah,
and it was that simple. But
that's why you used to lose.
Well, we're not talking about that.
Well, there we go. First blood going in favour of Ascentia here. Going on board with Zyla, looking to see who's going to be a player up top class. Picks him off as well.
Nice.
Epsilon are going to be in a 2 versus 4.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, shot him. Wow, Starzy boy. It's now Madcat that has to pull off the clutch. We could be seeing Epsilon go 3-1 down.
Well, they're not looking too shabby, this Ascentia team.
No.
S&D, very, very strong. Bomb goes down.
We'll see how Madcat can he pull off another clutch. He got one yesterday. Not going to get the second one, no. 3-1 down now to Ascentia. The favourites for this are being soundly beaten on Search and Destroy. And like that, I said this to you before, I told you this match was going to be close.
Well, I know, but you have to think about if this S&D, realistically, we were expecting Epsilon to continue that record on.
I wasn't.
Well, you're not?
No.
I know, but you can't argue against 30,
Yeah, I feel like this is the hardest competition they've had so far.
Yeah, most likely. I think they played quite well, Ascentia, but their hardpoint game just was not anywhere near Epsilon's, unfortunately. I still think Epsilon won this S&D.
Starzy boy managed to pick off Swanee. Zyla put bullets down, but didn't actually get a kill. And Epsilon, as you can see on your screen, they have heavily stacked. Tommy's going to be picked off as well. Josh and Madcat left in a 2 versus 4. Epsilon just not getting the kills go their way this half.
Well, they're not in a bad spot, actually. They're just covering each other, yeah. I mean, if they can make sure they hold their doors, then they'll probably be alright, but...
Down they go. Mad Cat now in a 1 versus 3. He's going to take down one. This will be a 1 versus 4 if he can pull it off. He's going to see a third. He's going to go down. And that will be 4-1 Ascentia.
Wow. There you go. Bit of an unexpected turn of events here, so to speak. But, yeah, Ascentia looking pretty good on the S&D here. I'm wondering if Epsilon will try and change things up, because going towards that B bomb and getting it down quickly does not seem to be working for them. They can't.
Which is
seem to hold it.
strange, because if you can get that bomb down, you usually set up. But they're losing first blood more often than not, and then they're getting a numerical disadvantage. In those 50-50 gunfights, you'd expect to see Epsilon win those more often than not, but they seem to be losing all of them.
Sniper shot being looked for by Zala. He's not going to get it off there.
He is not. You can see his teammates making a slow push towards B. Neither of them really looking to go forward for it right now. Zala's still looking to hope for another snipe. He might see Josh back, but up there, nobody at the moment. Very passive play for Ascentia on this push.
Shots being fired in the min-map, though. And yeah, very passive. Most of the teams have really rushed their S&D so far, but this round a little bit different as we do build towards 50 seconds remaining now. Team's starting to scout out that bomb site, going to pop around, and it is going to be Mad Cat who takes down Malice. Malice coming in there and answering back, though. 3 versus 3.
You can see there's a little bit of a fight going on over here. It's Zyla, and he's going up against Tommy.
No, Tommy's not one to back down.
Zyla is, though. Zyla's backing off. He's rotating back to his teammates. One has gone down already. That bomb should be in the hands of Stasi Boy. Not gone down. They're going to have to worry about time now, and that's really what's going to hurt them.
Ouch.
Down he goes as well. Zyla in a 1 versus 3. It should be. He's got one.
He's been the most impressive player so far for Ascentia.
Doesn't have the time. He just... The clock is going to hurt him more than Epsilon will here.
Epsilon, I mean, Smile. They're just sitting around. They have to be careful not to... Really
Tommy's going to challenge, and down he goes.
I think, Epsilon could have even played that. They could have just sat up and run away.
Biggest enemy there was the time. They had no time. Playing passive like that on the push, it can work because you can throw the enemy off. You saw Epsilon moving around a lot. They were trying to find out where the push was coming from. And like I said, it can work, but it comes with the risks. If you don't get that bomb down or don't start to make progress onto a bomb site and get a little bit of control, suddenly you can't check your corners, you have to rush things, and you can get pinched really easily.
Can you remember when we used to play like 3 minutes a half, 3 minutes a round? That was obviously a bit more of a feeler out and taking your time, but now minute and a half rounds, really time is very much against you. Oh, look at this.
Interesting push here, 3-man glass push. It's going to be one tunnel. I think Josh has seen him. Doesn't want to challenge too much though.
Get out of there.
Going to have Mad Cat watching the flank, and he has taken one down. So Epsilon were ready for it. I mean, they put Mad Cat in there waiting. Swanee has come to back him up as well. If you're going to have face down 2 people with barrels waiting for you, it's not going to be those 2 you want to run against.
Yeah.
Oh, Mad Cat picks him off.
Good pick there. Cleared it out, but now they need to try and concentrate and get the bomb down. The only issue with that kill from Mad Cat, he was all the way back there. He's the one with the bomb. Shot's going to be fired by Tommy. He is eventually going to take down Miles. Zyla, last guy alive, looking for the bomb.
Mad Cat gets some shots on him. Will eventually take him down. We'll see that in the final kill cam. Mad Cat did manage to get him. He must have been heavily damaged though.
Let's have a look. You did land a couple of shots there though, but I think Mad Cat landed the sniper.
Hit marker.
I was thinking I heard it. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, all I had to do was land
it surprised me as well. I thought I heard it, but when you're thinking, did he get hit or not?
You wouldn't expect him to land the shot, but then you realise it's Mad Cat, so...
Well, let's go on board. It's a little bit of a reprieve here from the guys from Epsilon. They were suddenly looking in a horrible situation, 4-1 down, now 4-3.
Well, Ascentia will be kicking themselves actually out. 4-1 advantage is a very, very strong position to be in, but it sort of gives you leeway to lose a couple of rounds and still go on.
Well, let's go on board with Zyla now and see what he can do. He's going to see somebody here, but no, God, timing. Means Josh may have actually slipped the net. No, I think he has to, and we will get him. And that's going to be advantage to Ascentia now. And he could be traded off, though. Manages just to get away. Well, we're going to see whether or not Malice can actually do this. It's going to be very, very close. They're looking slow again here. Ascentia seem to play very passive towards this B bomb site. They want the kills before they progress. And it's just a case of feeling out the enemy team. And he managed to get in the window, got away. And that is going to cause problems for Epsilon now. They know that Ascentia all around that bomb site. It's going to be Mad Cat and Tommy in a 2 versus 3. Make that a 2 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 2. Tommy's going to be the last one alive.
Yeah, as we go into picture-in-picture, he's going to the shot, but does manage to actually get away there. Tommy doing the right thing, just trying to stay alive. And they're stacked up here. They're not stupid. Ascentia.
Did he see him?
I didn't see him.
He's got one. They're going to try to challenge. They are going to pick him off. You're right. They did stack him. They knew where he was. You'd think maybe the game changer could pull off something magical. Was not to be. 5-3 Ascentia.
I think to pull something off there would have been a bit ridiculous. I mean, Ascentia just played that right. They didn't do anything silly. You've got somebody up top, somebody down below. Very easy kill. You know, there's no way Tommy was going to do anything there.
No. If he maybe managed to just pick one off and get away, he could have potentially, but it was they played it exactly right. They managed to get both looking for the trade, a bit of bait and switch, and got it down. Here we go, map point for Ascentia here. We're on board with Epsilon. Josh, he's going to be the bomb carrier once again. 3 plants so far. Can he get any more?
Oh my God, Stasi Boy with a fantastic shot.
Oh my goodness,
second as well, whapping out the ASM-1 straight off the back of that sniper kill. Picks up the 2-piece. Tommy is suddenly last man alive. And this is looking like it's going to be Epsilon's first map lost. Not going to get the quick scope. That's going to go down to Ascentia. That's going to be 1-1.
It will be. And all of a sudden we have a game on our hands, Tan. This is getting very, very close. Ascentia just had the edge in search and destroy. And the tactics were better. They were picking off snipes. They were getting first bloods. They were winning their gunfights.
Yeah, Stasi Boy didn't have a very good first map, but fantastic there. Picked up a nice 2-piece straight away. And well played to them. 6-3. Pretty convincing score as well.
Yeah, it certainly was. And
it looked comfortable. It did. I don't feel as if Epsilon
for me,
really...
Epsilon kept getting those early plants, and then somehow nothing came of it. Almost every single time, and that's weird to see. Once you got that plant down, a lot of teams, even if you trade the kills away, you're also trading time. So if you can trade that time away, you can use the clock to your advantage. Epsilon just weren't able to do that. At one point, they were stacked very tightly, and Ascentia, I think what they were playing against is a lot more teams will be quite cautious.